Dr. David Ludwig, a doctor specializing in obesity, related an experience that he had while working in his Optimal Weight for Life clinic. He met with a family. One parent was overweight and the other was obese. All 5 of their children were even more severely obese. One of them had fatty liver disease from this. 3 of them had orthopedic problems. 4 had insulin sensitivity, and all 5 had emotional problems. Dr. Ludwig states in his article, The Shape of Things to Come, if we do not solve this epidemic, each successive generation will be fatter and sicker than their parents. As a student majoring in exercise science, I have learned extensively about obesity and the effects that it can have on the body. Childhood obesity is an epidemic, and it's not just about a child being overweight, it's about the child having complications and diseases that should not be seen in children. Dr. P. Sunyer stated in his article, A Clinical View of the Obesity Epidemic, that the solution to the childhood obesity epidemic is to simply educate. As young adults on the brink of becoming parents, it's important that we are educated on the prevalence, the possible mechanisms of childhood obesity, and the complications that can occur from childhood obesity, so that we can be aware and we can keep our children from having the same issues. Now, if you look at this graph that was found on the CDC database, you can see that the incidence of childhood obesity has risen by 4% since 1999. This has been a steady incline that matches well with the prevalence of adult obesity. Now, what is causing this childhood obesity? Number 1, we are overfeeding as a society. As you can see from this image, the average restaurant meal today is more than 4 times larger than in 1950. A burger in 1950 was 3.9 ounces, and today it is 12 ounces. Another issue is the use of technology. Technology is wonderful. However, it has allowed us to become lazy as a society. We can drive instead of walk, and we can play video games and Netflix for entertainment rather than moving around and exerting energy. Now, there are many diseases that can come from obesity. This graph shows that across all diseases, diabetes, hypertension, and colon cancer, there is an increased risk of disease for every increase in BMI. That should be alarming. Now, what are causing these, or what is happening to our children when they're obese? They're getting complications that they should not. Fatty liver is a disease that should not be seen in children. It is, Dr. Ludwig said that there is no, that fatty liver should never be seen in children. And there are so many complications that he sees in children that they should not have, like orthopedic problems and emotional problems. Everyone should understand the childhood obesity epidemic and should understand how much of a problem it is, the mechanisms, and the complications that can arise. Thank you.